Hello and welcome. Today, we embark on a profound historical journey, tracing the indelible legacy of Genghis Khan, a figure whose very name echoes across centuries, and examining how his descendants profoundly shaped the modern landscape of Central Asia. This is not merely a tale of ancient conquests, but an exploration into the enduring genetic, cultural, and political threads that connect a legendary past to the vibrant present of a pivotal region. Our story begins in the 13th century, a period when the world witnessed the meteoric rise of the Mongol Empire. Under the audacious leadership of Genghis Khan, this vast dominion stretched from East Asia to Central Asia, the Middle East, and even into Eastern Europe, cementing its status as the largest contiguous land empire in history. Genghis Khan, a military genius and a unifier of disparate nomadic tribes, forged an empire through a combination of ruthless efficiency and strategic brilliance. His vision was not merely conquest, but the establishment of a system that would endure, a system that would inevitably ripple through generations, and fundamentally alter the destiny of entire continents. Crucially, the Mongol Empire ushered in an era known as the Pax Mongolica. This period, often characterized by relative peace and stability across the vast Eurasian landmass, was a golden age for trade and cultural exchange. The ancient Silk Road, a network of trade routes, connecting East and West, experienced unprecedented revitalization under Mongol protection. Ideas, technologies, goods, and artistic expressions flowed freely, fostering a cross-pollination of cultures that enriched civilizations from China to Europe. The impact of this interconnectedness, meticulously facilitated by the Mongol imperial system, laid foundational layers for future societal developments across its vast territories, especially within the heart of Central Asia. Central to the enduring influence of Genghis Khan were his direct descendants, known reverently as the Golden Clan. This elite lineage held an exclusive claim to the title of Khan across Central and West Asia, a title that conferred immense political authority and divine legitimacy. Their bloodline became the bedrock upon which numerous successor states were built. Empires such as the illustrious Timurid Empire, founded by Timur, and later the majestic Mughal Empire in India, drew heavily upon the political legitimacy derived from a real or claimed connection to this sacred lineage. The very claim of being a descendant of Genghis Khan was a potent tool, often employed by ambitious leaders to consolidate power and assert their right to rule over vast populations. This enduring political cachet meant that even centuries after Genghis Khan's death, his genetic legacy continued to dictate the political landscape. Modern scientific inquiry, specifically through genetic research, offers a fascinating and quantifiable insight into this legacy. Studies on Y chromosome haplogroups have revealed an astonishing statistic. Approximately 8% of men living in modern Central Asia share the same Y chromosome lineage as Genghis Khan. To put this into perspective, this single lineage accounts for about 0.5% of all men globally. This remarkable genetic footprint underscores the extraordinary reproductive success and widespread influence of Genghis Khan and his male descendants. It suggests a deliberate and successful strategy of propagating their lineage across the vast territories they controlled, a testament to their pervasive presence in the region's demographic makeup. This isn't just a historical anecdote, it's a living, breathing genetic legacy that continues to manifest in the populations of Central Asia today. The geographical distribution of Genghis Khan's descendants is as vast as his empire once was. His lineage is widely dispersed across regions that were once under Mongol rule, notably in Mongolia itself, various parts of China, the entirety of Central Asia, including modern-day Uzbekistan, Kazakhstan, and Tajikistan, and even extending into areas of Russia. This broad dispersion illustrates the successful integration and intermingling of Mongol ruling elites with local populations, a process that over centuries led to the genetic mosaic we observe today. These genetic markers serve as silent, biological witnesses to the monumental historical events that unfolded under the Mongol banner. Moving to the direct impact on modern Central Asia, the political influence of Genghis Khan's descendants is undeniable and deeply ingrained in the region's historical fabric. The bloodline of Genghis Khan became synonymous with legitimate rule. For centuries, the claim of belonging to the Golden Clan was a prerequisite for holding power. Leaders like Timur, despite not being a direct descendant through his paternal line, strategically married into the Golden Clan to enhance his authority and solidify his claim to rule as a legitimate successor to the Mongol tradition. Even after the initial collapse of the unified Mongol Empire, Various Khanates, such as the Bukhara Khanate and the Khiva Khanate, continued to be ruled by elites, who meticulously traced their ancestry back to Genghis Khan. These rulers upheld the traditional Mongol concepts of governance, military organization, and legal codes, albeit adapted to local conditions. The legacy was not just symbolic, it manifested in the very structures of governance and the distribution of power across Central Asia for centuries. The cultural impact of the Mongol Empire on Central Asia is equally profound. The confluence of Turkic and Mongol cultures created a unique syncretic identity that continues to characterize the region. While the Mongols did not impose their language or religion universally, their prolonged presence facilitated a significant cultural exchange. Mongol administrative practices, military organization, and certain nomadic customs were adopted and integrated into local societies. The very structure of certain Central Asian languages, their traditional epic poems, and even some culinary traditions bear the subtle imprints of Mongol influence. This cultural fusion, often referred to as the Turco-Mongol synthesis, contributed to the rich tapestry of Central Asian identity, creating distinct cultural patterns that differentiate it from neighboring regions. It's a testament to how conquest, rather than simply obliterating existing cultures, often leads to a complex and vibrant intermingling. As previously mentioned, the genetic influence is perhaps the most enduring and tangible evidence of Genghis Khan's legacy. The high prevalence of his Y chromosome among Central Asian males indicates a deep and pervasive integration of his descendants into the social fabric of the region. This isn't merely about distant ancestry, it speaks to the historical reality of intermarriage, the establishment of ruling elites, and the subsequent demographic expansion of lineages associated with the Mongol conquest. This genetic fingerprint provides a powerful biological connection to a shared past, linking countless individuals in Central Asia directly to the founder of the Mongol Empire, whether they are consciously aware of it or not. It forms an invisible bond across diverse ethnic groups within the region, a testament to a common genetic heritage, born from a transformative historical period. Even in later periods, the echoes of Mongol power resonated. The Dzungar Khanate, a formidable Mongol state that emerged in the late 17th century, represented the last independent Mongol power. To exert significant influence over Central Asia, they fiercely contested control of the region, with emerging powers like the Qing dynasty of China and the expanding Russian Empire. The Dzungars, though ultimately defeated, played a crucial role in shaping the geopolitical landscape, affecting the balance of power across East and Central Asia. Their struggles for dominance underscored the continued importance of Mongol-descended polities in the region well into the early modern era, demonstrating the lasting capacity of these lineages to establish and maintain powerful states. In conclusion, the enduring legacy of Genghis Khan and the Mongol Empire on modern Central Asia is multifaceted and undeniable. His descendants, through their political authority, cultural contributions, and genetic footprint, have left an indelible mark on the region's identity. Their presence is deeply woven into the very fabric of Central Asian society, from the structures of historical governance to the subtle nuances of cultural expression and the genetic makeup of its people. The heritage of Genghis Khan is not merely a relic of a bygone era. It is a living, breathing force that continues to shape and define Central Asia. His story, a saga of unparalleled ambition and profound impact, resonates even today, offering invaluable insights into the complex interplay of power, culture, and genetics that forged one of the world's most historically significant regions. The roots of modern Central Asia are undeniably intricately intertwined, with the towering figure of Genghis Khan and the sweeping epic of his Golden Clan